All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. I just wanted to run through a quick trade recap on this trade that I took tonight in Asia, securing me a payout and a $150, or not 150, I made more than that, but a quick winning day just because I usually normally don't trade Asia on my fundeds ever, but I wanted to scrape out this winning day so I could trade some new accounts tomorrow for AM session. I don't know when I'm going to drop this video. I'm probably not going to drop it right away, but I think this is a really clean setup. I think there's a lot of points that you could learn from this. I'm just going to pause this video really quick and then I'm going to get right into it. But yeah, really simple trade to secure the payout, and executions are in the Discord, so everything's in there. And again, I'll post the payout in the live updates channel. So if you guys check there, I always post them in there. So I'll be right back and then we're gonna get right into this recap. All right, so I apologize if the fan's loud, but like I literally need it on. It's like way too hot in here. But basically, all I was looking for was a quick in and out move. So we ended up catching a 2R play, which was pretty good. I'm actually really happy with this trade. It was a simple continuation, but I'm gonna run through it really quick. So coming into Asia, I saw that we had draws lower. We had put in these relative equal lows with this New York lunch low. We had left this AM low, and we left a 4-hour unfilled fair value gap. So I want to see all this get run through because it just looked much more attainable than seeing price run to the upside. It just made more sense visually. Like if you see lows resting below a higher time frame unfilled gap, it's usually a good idea to look for potential shorts into that gap. So what happened? Okay, market opens up, and it actually initially, where was market open? Right here. It puts in these equal highs right here, like relative equal highs, and then it starts dumping down, and it ends up taking out these lows over here. So from there, we end up chopping around. We get a move back to the upside. We come back down, and then we end up putting in those relative equal lows. So you can see that we fail to take out those lunch lows, and we leave this low. So now we have relative equal lows there. We make a move up again, kind of chop around. We chop slowly to the upside, and we end up taking out those relative equal highs. I actually wanted to look for a long in here, just didn't get a clean setup. You could see we just kind of chopped around. I was looking to take like a CISD entry on this 3-minute candle, but it ended up just taking off of me. It did not get the entry I wanted. Probably could have entered. I don't know. I was being a little picky with my entries, to be honest. I probably could have just longed this 3-minute, and I would have been fine. But it doesn't really matter. So from there, price comes up, takes out those relative equal highs, and right from there, we get this huge shift to the downside. So at this point, I'm knowing, okay, we're going to have to kind of wait for price to regather itself because like this is too like aggressive of a move. I'm not going to short right here with a huge stop loss like that. Like that's just, I mean, it obviously would have played out too, but like whatever. So price comes down. It ends up tapping into this 3-minute gap right here. And then we get this retrace into this 3-minute right here. So I'm looking at this 3-minute gap like a condition. I'm saying if we flip this 3-minute gap, then we're probably going to look higher. Even though I'm not a fan of longs, we probably want to just continue higher if we want to rip through this 3-minute gap. And if we continue lower, I want shorts down to those relative equal lows into that unfilled gap, right? At the same time, ES is continuing to respect this 3-minute bearish gap. So I'm figuring that they're both bearish and they both want to continue lower. I just want entry confirmation at this point. So again, I see this 3-minute gap kind of to the side, this 2-minute gap, whatever, and I'm kind of waiting for that to inverse because it looks like it's like the last line of defense kind of that's holding price up. So what ends up happening, we get this huge 2-minute bearish close right here and we inverse it, or we inverse that 2-minute gap. From there, we get a retrace right here back to the upside, and then we get another displacement close right here. So this is my entry right here at the like 2020, so you can see right there 820. So this is my entry right here. So I get filled 841.50. I have my stop above the 2-minute candle, and all I'm looking for is price to aggressively flush through to all of this sell side. Okay, so basically, again, price comes up, sweeps out buy side, which is these relative equal highs. Boom, we shift down, we pull back to this 3-minute. We get this 2-minute inversion to the downside right here with displacement. We retrace. We get another 2-minute displacement inversion, whatever. Just a night. It's just showing like it's a simple continuation, and like we want to continue to the next sell side draw on liquidity. And in this case, again, our first draw is these lows, these lows, these lows, and then the unfilled gap. So as soon as we take this low right here, I just go break even immediately. Just because at this point I'm figuring we need to flush, and there's literally no reason we start reversing from here, if that makes sense. So again, I go break even, not like right as this 2-minute candle closes. As soon as like we start this candle right here at 20, so 824 starts printing. I immediately go break even right there, and I pretty much go break even, and I just hold. And my initial TP was set at the start of the 4 hour gap, but I seen that we just kept like pushing, so I actually just ended up closing it manually, and I got a really good fill at 820, literally almost the bottom, just missed it probably by like half a point. And yeah, that was a 2 hour trade, really simple play. So I'll run through it again. I got pretty lucky. We did end up coming down to CE right here, and you can see we're getting a reaction, but again, we have a bearish bias at this point because we have relative equal lows leading into a 4 hour unfilled gap. We came up, we swept out the relative equal highs. What am I looking for? Either price to displace past this high and continue to the next draw, or reverse down. We get a sharp move down. We continue off this 3-minute gap. So at this point, I'm looking for continued confirmations to the downside. We inverse this 2-minute gap, retrace, displace back down, quick break even, and let price flush through. We manually close it. You can see in the executions, I got 820 was my exit. So got pretty lucky on that. I just closed it as soon as I seen price just like knifing down. I didn't want to be greedy. I'd already secured my winning day. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I just thought I'd figure I'd share because I thought this was a great trade. Again, we moved from a sweep, continuation play, displacement, boom, and then we just short. We also use an inversion here and a lot of other concepts. I thought this was a great trade. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't know when I'll upload this, but we'll see. And that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.